bright and early.
Yesterday, his mom went kayaking and they were able to find like a whole bunch of jumping fish, and then also like they were surrounded by sea turtles. So, you know, we want to see something like that. But they said, yeah, you have to just go further out, past like to the drop off, and then.
There's so much sea life here. We're bound to see something.
Yeah.
I mean, just sitting here, like, just here at the coast. I mean, first of all, the water's so calm here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But there's just little fishes swimming around everywhere.
Yeah, so we've seen fish, we've seen crabs, stingrays.
This is a weird fish right here. I think it's a dogfish. So yeah, we're gonna get the kayaks out onto the ocean, and then we're gonna we'll go for our ways, and we'll come back and eat lunch, and then I think we're gonna get the catamaran out, and then go track down some whale sharks.
Whale sharks, yay!
Alright, we're sailing, picking up speed, got the spinnaker up.
How's the ride back there, babe? Is that cool?
I bet that's fun. Never kayaked like that before. Alright, we came across some whale sharks finally. Found some way out there. Coming up on us. We're going in. yesterday was. Today is our last day in Bahia de los Angeles. We came down here to see one thing and we actually succeeded.
Yeah, we went to like the different islands or so. We were trying to look for the whale sharks. It did take it felt like it was an all-day trip on the boat. Yeah, it was like right where we ended up eating our dinner, but there was like 3 of them and they were like surrounding us. So as soon as we saw whale sharks, we just jumped off the boat and was swimming and snorkeling.
Man, that was exhilarating. Like the first moment when you're like, all right, it's a whale shark, we're gonna jump in, we're gonna do it, and it's exhilarating. It's a rush, just the adrenaline pumping, and then you jump in, snorkeling out to them, and then you can just see them come out of the blue. There's that one clip where we're just swimming, and then Jim's like, hey, over there, and then we look down in the water, and then all of a sudden you just see this big gaping whale shark mouth coming right at us.
So I came after him first, and then he was like, oh, like, and moved. And then I was like getting water out of my goggles or so, my snorkel gear, and then I just put it back under, and I see a big mouth just coming right at me. And then I swam as fast as I could away from it because I was like, it's gonna swallow me. But that was probably the most scary part of it. But other than that, they're huge, but they're very like docile, very gentle.
Yeah, I've gone scuba diving a ton growing up. I've gone to maybe like 30, 40, 50 different dives. That was the most amazing experience I've had in the ocean. I'm so glad we were able to capture it.
I'm really glad we were able to experience it.
Like, we're going home fulfilled. Like, we came out here to see whale sharks. Yeah. We saw whale sharks. We're happy.
Yeah.
So we ended up having dinner at Guillermo's there in town. It's one of the more popular spots. You see Louie in the background fishing.
Oh, yeah. And then after dinner, we kayaked back.
And that was about, I want to say a 3-mile trip.
Yeah.
And we did that at dusk, so the light was against,
by the time we got
going
back,
down.
It was dark.
It was dark when we got back. It was a long journey back, but it was an adventure. Just add to the adventure here. It's been so serene hanging out here. Just peaceful. There's marine life all over. We saw dolphins this morning.
Oh yeah, we did see some dolphins.
We saw dolphins just out there in the distance. And then you can see off in the distance there, you can just barely see them out there. My mom and Jim are making a trip back on the sailboat.
Oh, is that them?
Yeah, that's them. Well, it was a great trip. We're going to be on the road to San Felipe. It's about a 5-hour drive. And then we're going to stay the night there. And then early in the morning, we're going to get up and head to the border because we do have about an 8-9-hour drive home from San Felipe. So we do have work Thursday. Unfortunately, we have to get back, but it was a great trip. It was great coming out here. We got to see everything we wanted to see. We saw the whale sharks. We swam with them. 40-foot large whale shark. It was awesome. So we're satisfied. This is a great trip. Beautiful place to stay. Come down, bring your RV, or you can even camp on the beach. Friendly people, friendly locals and tourists all around. Great food, great company. It was great. Had an awesome time. All right, we're on our way outside of Bahia. On the road here, they had a couple issues with electrical stuff. Their lights just went out, so he needs that to be able to see the trailer. But he's getting that fixed. Not a bad spot to stop, though. Sunset here in the desert outside of Bahia. Veronica's passenger, co-pilot.
Yes.
But take a look at this desert. It's crazy. These Dr. Seuss looking like plants. Plants I've never seen before. So we're about to, Veronica gets to experience this road for the first time. And it's white knuckle driving. It's crazy.
His mom is like, be glad you didn't see it because y'all have so much anxiety.
So take a look at this road here. It's about the same width, except there's no shoulder like what we're in now. So it's just these tiny little lanes side by side and then winding up through these mountains. And it's a nice road for what it is. It's paved and it's much better than what it used to be. But when you're driving side by side in an RV and then a semi truck coming the other direction, it is white knuckle, like intense driving.
So you said it's like this over here, just without this whole space?
Without, yeah, there's no shoulder on this road that we're about to go on.
And then you're winding at the same time, like going this way?
Yep, wavy, like winding road up the mountain. Through the desert,
so slow.
No shoulder at all, and then there's like a foot drop off on either side. Here's the safe travels. We'll be on the road back to Tucson tomorrow. Stop for the night at Victor's RV Campground in San Felipe. This is where we're making our last stop in Mexico.
It's
Having a
kind
quick
of late,
dinner.
so we're just having a quick dinner.
Can't see it right now, but we are beachside. Alright, that's it. That's our last stop in Mexico. Tomorrow we hit the border about 2.5, 3 hours from here, and then hopefully a quick drive through the border, and then be on our way back home. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.